Well, 31st of December 2021, because what the Nyamias saw there also and especially for the life of my brother, your life designs, so London or about Ghana be settle na o pama there na o de boa Ghana so the yaw the Nyamias for the journey so far it's been so good. That one any di dwa so from recent see and pay day chat to the same moment mo bon komo ye damu ina mase various companies, individuals and what have you ye damu ina mase o kwanso nkoso kra damase a ensa ahwefo ne atifo nyina so ye damase ye ka nyina ne se muni ho ayenso ye ni ho ti nyina ya to abasakoma ye hwese betima konkan ya sitinem adwumayem ye kasem ye niyem anamon bi aye to bia na betima ye ni so ti afina no ahia ye de aseda sonko ana ye de mamu nyina na afi team nso amene omu ye adwuma nyina so mi gina nyina ya na ya dada ye ho ase. It's been a beautiful but challenging but we've managed the situation making sure say shape no ebekwa akodoko kama na problem bia intimi ma won so awaje bra hwe no onyame don kwa chew from January to December day chatwa you don't have a choice, only option than to say thank you the onyame edewa bedu ni Ebenezer yabatu en komo so en mpanyfo atena say quickly megiri say onim the 31st say enini nyina be won sorry so because adaje di poso wono betimi ahwe say wono be de be wura 2022 mo ebre onyame ahoden ni tumi ni na dom no ayekese o Ghana titi so ene emu nipa nyina so nti echese net 31st ahoden kese na gina sorry ni asofo kukudam omo anase ene omanim ne senti no so no apostifo so agitum eye anamontu a anase eye chefa edusa bere ya titu nsori ni asofo no ene ahoden so nko awon wo nti wono so omunyansem no on the krata bi edika beto abontin sa krata no ana anyame nkofo ni binom esusu se apostifo krata no onyame anim ni emu orem kakra eya na eya eti se de ompeso onyame esi aka na se omukire onyame kwan onfa so onye na dwuma nti yempe ne tutu mpe no na yempe didi bia na yepese de bia da nti ase ne eye ye adwuma nti no onyame chade posi panya ne nsa sa krata e beto abontin ase eye Superintendent Alexander Kwaku Obin, Director Public Affairs onyame chade anopay wabekan ho ha no say very short notice but wajibre say say odin chiremu ba post for itirim pontia omotu sa anamo na so motro sa krata we Superintendent mame enase na mo official pa say britia wamu etimi asere wona mo waji atum so abaso jizi bibia kama
oh some we have a show we say e kama we say ni odo me kanen
yes
ni odo me kanen yes odi ni pe bo me
yes
yes Christ asem na me na me ye boni e da no a obo nkwaje ehihye ma me Genesis 3:15 na wado o time to obonsam temne tem ka se obonsam be kan 19 ye no be boni iti na mpara pa obonsam ta ye bia in history included dinanu ya oba kwati bi minti o odo ninti na onem betran na so me sa kun na oye no so guama na ne nan saso o sorry na wabo obonsam ti na no obi Steve ni menua se ojina janu fanifa so edi mayen na odu ye 50 days time odo konkron share body ne bae na wo hwe so a enche wo se obeba Kristo Yesu asem na beka na adum no nti menima busia misa prosifo nyina ye ho ye pa
amen pa that's so wajibre say odi bedisa nkomwe Bishop Bennywood there I don't think say Ghana hapa there the ebe kan ye bra e bi election edu na odina dwenkyere ne nsusuye to empedido na say asofo de omo pa man se ba asofo anka how na church members Ghana for nyina ya kwa asore enti omo anka de ye ne de anya ene na ncheche na omde ma no ese enti omde ma enti ene kwa de wasa kwa president of concerned Clergy Association of Ghana. The bishop also does say also short notice. And they will prepare a lot of sermons. Obaka what this year. Na also abaka one. They say bibi abako kama ama en common strength medimo. Who's my mami Musa? Krata na damanim die. Na answer na make krata no. The edi kan wo police abako semu a matro krata de sa akokobo we abre onyame asofo eniana.
Yo mama obi afi shapa. Na madam wasi. Ene ye de enyina se adehye. Na osofo pani so madam asi. Se enya kwanya se. Na enka se krata police administration led by the Inspector General of Police, Dr. George Akufu Dampare, de betu biano. Prosi ye hu de se ye asomfo. Na ye wura no ne won aboye pass my Ghana jehye. Na prosi adwuma ye no. Kan da se gina nyama miensa so. Ene de aboye pa. Si en hwesa mra wo ho. Mra ne ye amanfo na ahwehwe mra. Na en hwesa mra no wa also this no wa ni so a yempe ho adanse na yensa kanwa yem protect your rights yem fa come na nim na ntoto ano ya no babaye de beto no nato na prosi adwumasi na se ye yasomfo ne awura no ne Ghana for dia ene necessary se mra bia na omo ahye mra wo ho a ne de ahye yensa ne o se da ne se eduru me pemponso bi ne samra no sudie ehia eduru bunu mu enwo se wa oye osomfo no odi sie ura gina sitere ebone nkaye echechiri mu ema na tibiase na eno osoma djuma na police administration esoma nti na ano ampo ansa na ebeduru ha no Inspector General of Police and the Police Administration early this year ebo bia data efre omo de oson anim e Ghana ha aku ni nyina kukuda am say multimedia okra mo be cover Ghana for media houses nyina by we are making is on also apart from all media partners platforms. That's how police and social media handles so GH police service. A dinhyiamu ma na wo se asem wade abetu dwai na ese fata se esan ne na asisi efie bi achi ene na ano de na wo se ye gimu suahunu ne do mra no mu asukonti won a wo ma bene wo Ghana mamremu ni wiase die te se amranim ni isankoma ene mo amu die amranim ni Samseladia yeni lawyer o mu be die ni resource persons na asofo akokudam ene ye etra pronti moderate ema ebeda di se Ghana ha a secular state. Sign the constitution. Say a man from some
Asuma Hodorin,
it is secular. The sign in tea, or come anymore. Because a mamrani, the 1992 Republican Constitution. Or call article, verse chapter 5 for article 12 for corner. A daddy says Ghana for 500 Ghana and Vanyagro. The article 1 to 12 to about 43 in the year. A bomb by a bomb boy bonu bako a right to life from fear, panic, and having peace environment to live in. Nanona ye mra se ubuswa etimi du ko gina court. If it's a police bechew me to ano na ebubo wo court ho a obitima kodem bitima boka na ne mienu ana kumfo na enumu no Beka Criminal Offences Act no Ghana for year no 1960 emrakuni a Ghana ha eche constitution etoso aduonu nkron eno okọ krata fa to so eno wotwe e wasem ena na edane dwa no ye bo fa ho efise e ka ebetimi as kasa ebetimi di aba se Ghana sha homra na tayi bi da cause you say what comes out of your mouth defiles you onum asem statements a statement say free manum by ebetimi cry friend political talk anamba ebi cry friend same ebi betimi afre no kika bi kire me
comedy
bebia de free wanum aba statements shemra se wa numu asem abeka no hwe na nkoyi ka ama emfa ho ne awoye
do the kadia o ka bia
but emfa ho eka no ye den de ka no Ghana chechire mu omra ni eka ne se wetima kokko so fia panic brofum ukasa mu no ebetima akofa hoye ebetimi ama yaso wie wo no atochima ebetimi de impo ehu abeto obi so pupo bribri impo wan we a ebetimi de hoya ba de pra eni owo ni tokwaba civil strife
bo se juma no moti onyame juma odina moti ase
me bawo na eno ena edin chechiremu bae se na aka ebetimi yi no me se emfa ho ne
dwumadi a
wodie se we journalist se we road engineer se we manunion se we prosinion se we di osomani mu se osomani ma wodie se me elder of a church or nation azie se me prophet o media sofo animu se me obibia wanum asem a Ghana mamra no enu obi ka se ukwa wasem a kan yen ko yi kan de ko yi kan ba dia ti o Ghana mamra ndabi o se e ko yi kan ba yi ubenya ho adanse de akere adanse no so ade beba no section 179 of our evidence decree say sa adanse no ha procedure so ade beba court beside beba no it must appeal to the senses of tiasas in this okofa testimony article any day o kasa wo dey be prove na ye busaw se fabra na etimi dia court etimi di nipa na no so ka kire ono akogina dokumu na o ka kire se onyame se a eno court aje tumbo Ghana ha se ye court no
onyame se
enye hunhum mu court police station enye hunhum mu police station ya tiasefo a ya emre ya ojefo ya emre timorous souls we are falling now yesu adom ne titiasi yen ene ye court ene ye law ene ye police enti ehun asa na bebe kan ti de okote ye no e wo se police ni no tutu anu de ote no beti bi wo do ani hu ya e wo se ohun bi se wo hu aya e wo se ohun it must appeal to the prophet me ba court po Ghana ne kaye eno ne asoma ye ehun adwuma na ye ne se bo mi nana sa de Ghana de abeto inspector general police so de yenko aye ntimi nya ntie de beba ne ne ya bedi hyiamu ne ya kirekirim efise na anu mo bi court no se nipa na fun de ko hye kokum nti na se ye asonfo de a mo a musuma ya mo ye ehura no no e wo se yi mo asutire eno na ya na wota ka da meta ba o ka se o na mo aka Ghana for ati mo sensitize mo publicize mo create awareness mo educate na I say inspector general police any police company for a captain boom near the sa and kai dum yi ba Adom me da kan fa say Christmas gift new year gift say ye yure fi no akọ kai sanka yo na minu akomna me be say Christoni e bi si Bible Josiah tai emran semo a ne Nyankopon atworo a Moses tro bi kan ho a na ye engoma enum na fe no the laws and yes we no for sa refer and no in particular Bible say Israel for cry the ma wo no ansa na Moses was akai wo edrume bi wo mo history no mo refi emra say ekoye renovation ewo Solomon asori dan osi ya na eho na bosonsumti na eho jija ye ko renovation ye tu ho ne ma no ene ye ko hu se sa emra bi kura wo ho a e de Israel bedru sei enti Josiah allow for reformation ene sa revival ema asofo e wo ho e be kan woman no from Genesis bio to Deuteronomy e mo say hey say ye titi ye yure fi ye sa ko fa yinchi enti for us say enhyehyɛ wo ho na se prosi e de betu gwa se bo mi nana enhyehyɛ ya Ghana modi asoma mo asomfuni o awura no eni a me sure say kwamna oni be ya adwen se obebo Inspector General Police ni police administration baso se waka ka ye obi ano akoyi ka ko ano yi ka pe
emrade ni obi
na bio wan ha na prosi yem pese e be kwa ko chichi obi
ma na wase so very kabisi menji braking kan kata ba mji so anwe ne krata no mun sem na ego prekopedia man in the police for krata no aso na nsa krata no ase de wakan mji se wa gum kama de amai na ase eni mra so keke mra omonye osi akwan nemo kokobon nkaye ana omode ma titru onyame office holders na from commission for and prophets no oni omo ya agresa
yo that's sorry if I change my voice I'm so makasa brave because of this particular issue now first of all member multimedia yako
yes
na make sure Ghana for so I'm a Ghana for nyina official pa na no so de ye be kwa sorry ye kwa so ye be fa hye nkom if you say onyame enam na kwa so etumi ekire nkofo direction a ese ye ko me pese Ghana for ati asese a man we no I say you're very careful na so witie ni a your officer can over say officer don't a person water down statement now one kasanka some issue no because with time no we are sure say they have come to realize say this is the first time in the history of Ghana ya issue statement directed to church service now say you met police to me say omo and to me and go to that extent and then NABA they will win but the history will prove them wrong.
Okay, so for you answer or say
yeah
we therefore number 6 we therefore wish to caution all Ghanaians
yes
and then they come back to say especially religious groups and leaders to be measured in their utterance so kokobono ekoma Ghana fo nyina titru mu na modwumadi sonkudi no enedue
bacho statement na that one it's not about Ghanaians I am telling you the statement with the young kind the whole statement as a whole
as the year 2021 draws to a close
2 3 4 they want to target target police forward target when they went to meeting they did not go to meeting targeting drinking bars or restaurant or pubs. They went to meetings specifically targeting prophets. Okay, that is why the word prophecy appears more than every other word in that statement. No, I want us to deal with what he has written.
As the year 2021 draws to a close,
yes,
the Ghana Police Service wishes to draw the attention of Ghanaians, especially religious groups, to the fact that whereas we have the right to religion, freedom of worship, and free speech, all of these rights are subject to the respect for the rights and freedoms of others according to the law. Over the years, communication of prophecies of harm, danger, and death by some religious leaders have created tension and panic in the country, in the Ghanaian society, and put the lives of many people in fear and in danger. Number 2.
I don't agree. Well, see, prosecutorial officers, they take cases to court. Court, you go with evidence.
Yeah.
Police people were evidence. Was a scientific empirical evidence. Say, commercial, equity, fear and panic. My evidence, both psychological, medical, in Ghana. My concrete evidence. Say, and commercial prophecy of death.
I think the latest one cry A Sophia share Shatawale Hong Kong.
Let me tell you something. Yeah, me pese. Send me pese me address adio.
Okay, my now.
Yes.
Let me address.
Yes.
Good.
Ndumpa o kramanya wi a we jai mu no. Who say gina mo akofa won hawo because won timo fan yehwe. Whatever is happening in Ghana has a historical antecedent. Okay? In Acts chapter 12, Bible say there was a king, the friend Herod. Na king no ekun James. Okun James no nya fans. Into your energy so because so achichi other people. So he went around and arrested Peter. And when Onyankopon divinely intervened and sent an angel to take Peter out of prison. So what you say? And now that's what I'm saying, sir. Baby, was here. This is the first time. Let's take one after this. This is the first time Ghana police is issuing a statement directed at church services. They didn't see that. So they have to Ghana for a normal statement. The statement is about church service 31st night concerning prophecies. First of all, law bang and a word Ghana. And I say, we shall come sabi say when we so be law bang and a we break it in Ghana. Sir, me shall come sabi we be what reaction and they be determined say me may break law and I may break law, but there is no law. Law now police folk to know. It has nothing to do with prophecy. Prophecy is not a press conference. And your press conference what na work media air pick it normal publish it. You are working within a framework of your beliefs and your faith. And na work asem. It work asem na se nimpa na waka na asem no. Se nimpa na say asem waka fa me hu enya me de intimate take it up on you. That is fair. Nimpa no right so bit me answer.
Nimpa no rather not the police.
Not the police. We should never, and I'm telling Ghanaians, they should never allow police to do what they want to do because they are overstretching a law that has nothing to do with prophecy to engulf prophecy. Next time, and baby no unending. Every law ends somewhere. Fear and panic, where does it end? Where does fear and panic end? The way our person target, their target is prophet, and they will fail because history has failed in attacking the same thing the police are doing. The IGP may have a kind of social acceptance and praise and acting like Herod, wanting to overreach his authority by trying to prove to Ghanaians that baby until you want to go. But Bible so Obia Yan bida, and it didn't go well with that person.
So, but the beauty in what the police service has done. Also, Benwood, or everyone quite she won't come be our person. A Unyamina ordinary Juma, Unyamina Casachel. They were Wadaroma. Say Unyamina or Casachel, no crown says, Asumesian or Bentin Biwa, and Obinian Quenchia. Say San 70 one ba, it's a nipa oyintino. It meet ma a nipa binim and a kubim and inkofobi ehubi ni bibi timisi jemes no say nipa no friend kokoam
very simple. If police want to advise, it is accepted. Advice is accepted from every corner, not only police. The president can advise the church, the society can advise the church, but they should not use the law that has nothing to do with prophecy to try to threaten prophet. That's the point we are making. That is wrong, and they should stop it because see. So obi ya de na woni ne ya adwun. You cannot say Ghana police into me dey chinka say na say omo say footballers they be omo twetwa nyimpa nti sesi an yema won kotokon ha ate ko bon make sure say mo get too much foul on the field. Mo ya ye bebo ha ba chill. Is that where we want to go now? When you don't understand, how can you operate like that? Now say our parliament in the glare of the whole world almost creative violence and trouble everything abo mind. Police force say unless Parliament Marshal akachiro and suddenly they will take action. Until the police know say more authority it's not unending. There will limit. I saw them in your baby you can't some police for some bra any has nothing to do with church service to try to stretch it and create confusion in church. Church is a sacred place. By UN convention, even in times of war, you don't enter church and create confusion there. How much more when in times of peace? So be here at the first of all, you must understand why the person is doing what he's doing. The person has not broken the law. What police you have done, you cannot investigate corruption in football without involving players. you call managers, football owners, coaches, backroom staff, and leave players. You can't succeed.
But prophets were left out.
You were left out.
Prophets were left out.
Yes, prophets were left out. Ghana, you need information come. Don't you know people who do this that first prophetic list? Were they invited?
Aside from Wakonko.
You were prophetic and apostolic association of Ghana.
Prophet Anom
I'm not interested whether I'm invited or not, but I'm saying, say, what problem? If you are dealing with specialist problem, you call specialists, you don't call general practitioners.
So the specialists are the prophets.
Yes, they are the ones that had to be
because
contacted.
The message was targeted at them.
Yes, into a normal and general practitioners that's all from. General practitioners, they are not experts in what we are dealing with. They were prophetic ministry, a specialized area. And now, send what kind of Bible, its operations. What kind of Bible? 1 Corinthians chapter 12, it talks about operation and administration. Operation administration here the same. The Ghana police, some are concerned about BBA course of prophetic ministry. They should call the people involved and try to understand and not try to make our concern is the police trying to use a law that has nothing to do with prophetic statements or prophetic report, how they call it. And now they are even capturing the law, the prophecy within describing prophecy as statement, report, and rumor. And then we now have to redefine prophecy to be captured within these realms. Law being, and a stop will be from Ghana, as I mentioned, comes to be.
Okay.
So if you say yes, it's an advice. But in this way, you should not use a non-existent law.
I see.
And overstretch a law. You're creative for a specific purpose. No, make us me.
But my intro just a second. Yeah, over wrap up now for police officer Adom in Jimuna Sabbath. Yeah, Kwaba. Well, Yasaba, so just on your take the wrap up now for your
so the point I was making is that I believe, say, we live within a nation and the nation has laws. But our position is that if there is no law that deals with a specific thing, then if that thing is a problem, let's find a way of dealing with it or let's create a law for it. But in Nise, fa embra edi anything it has anything to do with issue no how do you issue a press statement directed at prophecy before even the prophet prophesied? That's a very dangerous thing to do. Even China will not do it.
Okay, all right.
Never can say I'm ready. I can was him. Edivia court amamo akodi ncho amabia kofiasi omanu ko yi kama omuye omko kansem bi o
ba osi omuye adifo
meba me say adifo no bi na o man example ni bi say bia ono no nim adifo nkwa dem ni but adifo bi so be kan ne de e me wi asem woni court kusu are you with me enti nia Ghana mamra kire no ho asem ene de abetudwa say ema wano nko yi kan statement say statement a nipa be kan no say sekurani ne kan you say so for ne kan you Ghana for mro share ne sa na si pepepe ne say ne ntia ye kan say mra no say wetima hye nkomo o kan say odimi hye nkomo Ghana mra kan sa o enkom hye de also betima hye na mum enko ka semo a ana enko hye nkomo a ebe yi kan e kan no so me se o Ghana fo achechirim ba jo wan Ghana fo achechirim se e kan bi ni se ade no e di hoye e di ebufuhyew nipa ji twigita e di ntokwaba ehu popo bribri sa semu na Ghana fo kan yo se ne
me hu se ntokwasi o Ghana 2022 sa commission bi example
me de me say enkomsha obekwa akosha asemo abeka because ya say dem ran e kan no eya me pese you be use another term. Yeah, me person the Ghana for kind of paper. And this I go say obi prophecy ni say on kind. A statement. Yes o ko kan. Na eyika woni Ghana for obi chirichiri. Na wo chirichiri
na to asuma.
Jiu. Say akoyika no. Person go say ayika o. Say the o kan say akoyika. E di twi di ta ne fuamu a wo ho adanse a ye nyina ka ye beti ase a ye na emum sadanse no a wo no enya danse a Ghana for gitum o police ne court a
e ho na ho no
e ho na Ghana for kasa yo wo say no na say wo ye kotompo wo ye damra bani wo kantro deputy they don't know a false statement e bosirimu ka
onyamini ne kasa
be pacho me ba tie the intia Ghana for share bra no say in this life you have experiences be pacho be bwana you experience what kind of experience they be say mo share bra no mo share bra keke eni mi say obu ho no a o be kasa unde ndi o kasa ewo o mani nyina yiedie ye obu ho ono an kasa ni yiedie sike be kunu botum cloud bia tumi bia o pese dipe hu se wo na onamu no de anya ne ho ni nyina afra ebu ho a these are some of the things ehemra say oh ya she kasam a edi yedie puntuo nkoso ene sanye man beba na nya de ebebre ni pase edi hu bebo no ne ebebu sasa fa ho adanse ebra wo se yenko yene yeni mo so e very clear say ensem a ye ka no e wo say e ensem a edi mputu beba MSA ye fa ahudie ene ye hyehyeye a ye wo ye bambo because na no mo bi si unless we don't want to talk about it e bi si e ma mamu e sorry ye proceed deployment ye e bo fie hu ban e bo ankran hu ban na nya de ketwa if is na no akoyika what I say? We any news. In fact, in this life, if people be can someone and no cre, and no cre pa
even put prophets under those categories.
But no cre, even in the Bible, Yankopon so suma be trod you for cry or be di Bible. So the issue is not about that. The issue is that we know some Ghana for say we know some be kanu. Eyi kamawa na e fa dance ebra. Adanse so much church adanse o mo hia ade ba ko e de o mra yi hu no Ghana for e me be bo proceeding Ghana for church adanse o mo hia o say adanse no wo de ba so wo do kokko free ho say wo call Holy Spirit ho say Yesu na yicho direct say Yankopon na yicho direct say e ya konodi say ye obofu pani Gabriel say ye cherubim finimu bi ye say ka kire wo na o edifu bi ba. Now we ombetima baba the dance na ba na appeal to the senses of the living. Ye no ni asemo. Na say be wie na koka wo de ko hye o mo ye hu. Na so nkwa na ko hu ye de. A statement a undimi improve. Na undimi improve dia o ma hene. Ghana for say enya me kwako bin. Enya inspector general police. Ghana for say o mo do be ko police station. E do ma ko court. Na bia ko court order. E bia ba police station da. Enti we nya dia ye target of farmer bi. Ene osempaka ni bi ana nia oye odi ni bi ana okonfo bi ana amanyoni bi ana journalist bi ana obi oboban bi ana bibia na emum wa hweye wanu be den
ebe yuka
e kan e de de ba e nya kan kekewu e kan e hu ye be bo yeni ene sa nya ma very simple Ghana for the law was very clear na eboa because obi a wonu fa ahudie na so boko akọ osemo a ebe ma me the right to life or ya guarantee ma me from fear from panic na wo de o du kui na me to na kam ma e fa me ho ne no na ma me afiri ya otekọ aman sesa bono ma brewa kwaku bewu na team me kono awu a wo so right now what about the right of me ma me no a wodu ano fafan ekoka e fa ho dance e bra wo se oyi so these things na clear court na jatum say emra until say ye be hu bibi na bi obi akọ seek amendment here for policy there. What the Mama na give to me a church. Ye koso the ejuma. E bambo on onesem. Bambo on onesem. Now we continue to protect everybody, including prophets and a bishop and mpanimfo nyina. Ye bo nyina ho ba. E bi o amenwe mpacho. Nhyiamudie na edi ye no. Police mpanimfo frɛ ye no. Na omo di sorry Muslim fo nyina akokudam akokudam toto uro wo mo bai mo ba so say enti mo me ngane say wo mo bai even at short notice say o frame nyana mabai they came no make a contribution until say ko mu edomo suko say Ghana dey hian say e wo mra emra wo ni so a e be diu mutimi kwa kasa be prophet nti emra ni me eno de enti say because prophet kwa na say o kasa ma wo chitaafo ejimra tum di so say the Moses catch say or the mrani disune di when ni so obe ayi no men kan those are the things
I still insist say police for have no business giving that warning and quoting the law officer na come many times say court na Ghana court you know what goes on in court so be opinions be court and based on law by judges pass a sentence based on law based on their own instincts and by but listen Ghana say be di mikura and no man had Ghana for a creative and panic and young commercial
okay unfortunately this year
IGP Nankasa any former president Mahama Kennedy Japan has implicated them in the investigation of the death of David Dankwa omo kan say and no I want mine and yes also for because me who so here be they should be honest.
Thank you so much
and
Bishop
with no